Hey, it's Dr. Ferguson coming to you from the Passion Cam. Just recently had a couple experiences where a couple of young people I know went out and bought cars and maybe didn't get the best deal they could get. So I just wanted to talk real briefly about buying a car. First of all, don't go out and do it on your own if it's your first car. And even if it's not your first car, do your homework first. Check the consumer guide, check the computer, see what the price range is, see the safety record of that particular vehicle. And then try to find out what the invoice of that particular vehicle is, and make the dealership an offer based on what you have to pay or what you think you can pay. Make the dealership an offer, and it just depends on the time of the month it is, on where that particular dealership may be and number of sales they've had that month. They may be willing to do a lot more than you think they're willing to do. So don't pay much attention to the retail price of the car. Try to find out what the invoice price is and work your way from there at what you feel would be a reasonable number to offer to the dealership. But now if you do this, you have to offer the offer with conviction. If you don't have conviction when you make the offer, then the person's going to assume you don't have much goomph behind that offer, and they're not going to pay it a whole lot of attention. So when you go out to buy a car, a few things you need to absolutely do. Make sure you do your homework, make sure you check and make sure the different price ranges for the different types of vehicles you want. Look at their safety record, and if you have somebody that has experience at buying vehicles, get them to help you. Don't just try to go home and surprise them and be independent. This is not a time to be independent. This is a time to get as much experience behind you as you possibly can, as much as you can. So for those of you who are going to buy a new car or anything big, don't try to do it on your own. Get some help. Get some help from your parents, your friends, your aunts, your uncles. These are big deals, and you don't want to be taken advantage of. There's lots of different interest rates. You know, what is your credit score? That's going to determine what your interest rate is. So if you don't know your credit score, you're thinking about going to buy a car, know what your credit score is first, so that you know whether you have ammunition to bargain with or ammunition not to bargain with. So if you check your credit score and it's 720, you're in the driver's seat. If you check your credit score and it says 620, well, you're not in the driver's seat, and you're going to have trouble negotiating anything because they know that you can't go anywhere else to buy that car. So to all of you out there that might be thinking about buying a car, do your homework. Don't just go there. Don't go buying it on passion or color. Do your homework before you go on the lot so that you don't get sucked into a color or features, so that you already kind of know what you want. You're already kind of locked into what you want. You're already locked into what you're going to pay. The same way when you go to the grocery store. You go to the grocery store, don't go hungry. Already know what you're going to get when you get there, or else you end up with a whole bunch of things in your cart that you don't really want. To Dr. Ferguson, to all of you, from my heart to your heart, coming to you from the Passion Cam. Be blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.